Well, hello everybody. We're back now. Blog and video that we were just doing. Talking about this weird phone call that we ended up getting while we were at work today. Like I said in the last vlog and last video, we just finished up with, and I'm back to recording off of my laptop here. Off and on, my laptop tends to, when like we have these kind of programs like PC TuneUp Maestro and stuff built in, where sometimes stuff will kind of pop up, and that will kind of cut certain video recordings kind of short when that stuff tends to pop up a little bit. So yeah, but in the vlog and video that we were just doing regarding weird phone call that we had found out we ended up getting while we were at work. While we were at work today. Soon after we had walked in the door, and soon after we got home from work and walked into the door, when we had happened to see that somebody had called while we were at work today, while we were working today. But again, like I had said in last vlog and last video we just did, the person, again, didn't say who they were. They didn't say their name. All they did was they just constantly held their breath and held their breath, and they just kept going like, and eventually towards the end of the message just went like, "Hello? Is anybody there? Is anybody here?" So again, we were just thinking to ourselves, we don't know what's going on here. What this phone call is even about. What this phone call is even about. Is this just like a troll kind of phone call, or is this just somebody trying to call to get a rise out of people like us? Or is this somebody just trying to take advantage of certain people like us or something? So again, I at least obviously didn't understand what was going on exactly. But it was just one of the weirdest phone calls we had gotten. We had came home to find out that we ended up getting while we were at work today, while we were working today. So, those of you out there kind of, when you get weird phone calls like that, nobody's, it is obvious that most likely no one knows exactly what's going on and what exactly their intention of leaving those kind of messages is even about. But maybe like try and maybe get some advice from some of your other people that happen to be there at your place with you, and see if one of your other people maybe perhaps can figure out what exactly the deal is. Chances are it could be just somebody acting like a troll, acting like some kind of troll or something, or just acting like some mysterious person just trying to initiate some mysterious call or mysterious message or something. So, just try to ignore people like that. Of course, my understanding is when people have, gotten weird phone calls like that, if need be, I've heard that like the police and company can work with like the phone company, like whether you have Time Warner or Spectrum, or well, it's not so much Time Warner anymore. It's now Spectrum, or whatever phone company you do everything with. Like the police or somebody have special pagers where people like that can obviously have their phone traced, and then you just gotta give them the details, what the weird kind of strange phone call was all about, and let them know, and then I don't know exactly how exactly they can trace that, but I guess there's a way for certain people to trace those kind of calls and have that person's phone traced and stuff. I mean, for right now, in my end, I'm just calling it clean cut. Of course, at any later point in time, if need be, if anybody needs to, then if that stuff continues, then of course, if you need to take extreme measures, then do what you got to do. But it's all good for now, I guess. So all right. So basically, switching gears and stuff. Brief update on where we stand as of today with what could end up being going on with Easter 2020 this year. So after the weird phone call issue we ended up finding out about soon after walking in the door, and after looking at our answering machine and finding out that somebody called, we were at work today while we were working. Usually when we get home, normal thing for us usually when we come home is maybe like check if we have any like Facebook notifications, and maybe kind of check our emails and stuff. And believe it or not, I did get a brief email from my dad, and as of now, it's not looking good really as of now in their end. As of now, it's not looking good in their end. Here's what the email says. Hi, Alex. I just tried to call you, but the call didn't go through. A voice message played that said your phone line was not accepting calls at this time, so I decided to write this email to you. Then it says, quote, I'm not sure if we are going to have an Easter celebration this year. There is a good chance we may have to cancel any plans we make. And believe it or not, this is having to do with the coronavirus situation that we kind of talked about in one of the vlogs and one of the videos we ended up doing yesterday. And yes, the next line says, this is because of the coronavirus. I'm sure that you've heard about that virus as it is being talked about, as it is being talked a lot, as it is being talked about a lot, as it is being talked about, as it is being talked about a lot on TV and even the internet. We obviously all have to be careful of spreading this virus. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that we aren't sure what we are going to be doing for Easter this year as of right now. And then, of course, Well, and however, believe it or not, he also did ask, what is your schedule for work this week? What's your work schedule for this week? I thought that I could some point come in and see you. Maybe we could like perhaps meet at like Eastview Mall if you even have any plans to go there. Hope you are enjoying the milder temps. Believe it or not, it's actually quite mild today. The day started out just kind of overcast a little bit. Then, and it's kind of actually been quite windy as well. Then some rain showers ended up eventually moving in. I did already shoot out a response to my dad, and what I said was this week I worked today from 9:30 a.m. to till 2 o'clock p.m., which again is what we just finished up. Is what we just finished up a while ago today. We're off tomorrow. Then both Wednesday and Thursday we're working 9:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. Of course, tomorrow we'll probably want to, and of course, with that said, tomorrow we'll probably kind of want to have mainly a take it easy day tomorrow. And I then, for the rest of the response, it said, I haven't made any plans with access public transportation yet for this upcoming weekend for anything like Eastview Mall yet, at least. Next week, I'm just doing a couple of days. Next Thursday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and next Friday, 9 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. All right, so that's that there. So one thing, a lot of stuff is definitely letting people like us know that this coronavirus situation is definitely not something for anybody, especially not us, to be taken lightly whatsoever. Period. This is a situation for us to definitely be taken serious. To definitely be taken seriously for sure. Taken seriously for sure. And now. After we ended the first vlog and first video we did yesterday on our concerns regarding that, based on our potential upcoming Disney cruise, as of now scheduled for mid-May, latter half of May and stuff. I did get some reassuring comments. Didn't get any comments from any YouTube comments, but let me backtrack. I did kind of drop a little bit of a line of my concerns on one of my Facebook pages and stuff, and what couple people did say, what one person did say, quote, Alex, Disney Cruises check you in and ask if you have been sick recently or have a cough or not feeling well. They are very good about screening. They are very good about screening. They are very good about screening people. They are very good about screening people. So you should be fine. And then another person said, you should be fine, Alex. So, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's just that as of now, it's kind of sounding, as of right now, like it's not looking good as of now in my dad and stepmom's end for any kind of for any kind of Easter celebration stuff, and my dad and stepmom's side as of right now. Like I said yesterday in the first vlog and first video we did yesterday, you know, you know, the coronavirus had definitely, started in mostly, I guess, China and some of these other countries. And again, like I said, so far we haven't heard too much in the way of anything of it touching or hitting anywhere throughout New York State yet so far. At least especially not here in Rochester so far, I don't think. But just the fact that it's now kind of hit and kind of touched and hit in some parts of the United States, in some parts of the U.S., some parts of the United States, definitely makes things become a good bit nerve-wracking. So I'm even sort of thinking about shooting an email to everybody that I've originally reached out to and maybe just telling everybody, I don't care if we have to have a quiet Easter this year, Easter 2020 this year. Don't even bother. Things are kind of sounding maybe a little bit too risky with the story of how serious the coronavirus seems to have gotten. I mean, I'm not saying I will, but this year might just have to be a year where you may just kind of have to make an exception that, if each of us feel like we may just kind of have to pass a little bit on doing any of the big doing any of the big stuff, doing any of the big stuff this year for Easter, we'll just suck it up, and we'll just maybe kind of need to just kind of make that exception for this, make that exception for this year. Okay, I guess I'll show you. I guess we'll take a quick look at what the weather's doing outside real quickly. And one more thing I just wanted to let you know. Past few vlogs and past few videos, the device that I ended up recording on, you might notice that the picture was kind of a little bit kind of sideways or kind of upside down, and I'm very sorry about that. In both of the vlogs and videos we did late Friday night on the hanging space life hack kind of thing, and then the two vlogs and two videos we ended up doing yesterday. First, the one on my so far concerns regarding coronavirus as of yesterday, and then the ultimately nice weather that we had yesterday. Those vlogs and videos were either kind of sideways or kind of, not necessarily exactly crooked, but more so either just kind of, the picture was kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say maybe kind of you could call it sideways, but more so kind of vertical. The picture was kind of vertical or kind of, upside down, and I clearly apologize about that. Just the device I had ended up using then, that's just the way the device that I ended up using and recording off of for those vlogs and those few videos. The picture just kind of tends to appear and end up sometimes a little bit on the upside down side or sideways, more so vertical not exactly completely crooked, but more so vertical kind of side. And not sure what to do or how to remedy that. So I I completely apologize about that. The device that we had used yesterday, like you know you know like if like we go out somewhere else like Hamlin Beach with like dad and company, and we do other future vlogs and videos there, we would maybe have to use that then. But for today at least, we're back to, for today at least, recording off of our laptop. So all right, take a quick look outside. Again, the day started out kind of overcast, and it's been quite windy all day. Now, as you can see, just about all of our yesterday, a good part of our snow in the wide open areas had been almost all gone. Now, just about almost all of our now, the day after, just about all of our snow is all gone in this part of our backyard, in this part of the backyard. And we did have some, as the day went on, some rain showers that did kind of come in a little bit. It is still sprinkling a good bit, if you can see in this puddle right here around the shrub. But it's sort of let up a little bit, but you can definitely hear the wind pretty good. All right, that's as far as we're going to bring the vlog and the video. I'll continue to give you more and more updates on where things stand as the next few weeks go by and go on, where we stand with whatever else comes up with what will even end up going on for Easter 2020 this year. If we have to have a quiet Easter, and we kind of have just kind of a dull Easter at mom and stepdad's this year, or just a quiet Easter around here, I'll continue to give you update on that, and I'll continue to give you update on that and stuff. I'll continue to give you update on that, updates on that, update on that and stuff. Update on that and stuff. Right now, as of right now, as of now, like I said, it's not looking good in dad and stepmom's end right now. Slight chance that may change, but more than likely, it's probably not really going to stand a chance very much, really. So, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Enjoy the remainder of the mild day today here in Rochester, and try to stay dry and, just try to keep in mind, the coronavirus situation. I did watch a video yesterday, and one of the things at the end of the video that said is, that the guy had said was, I encourage you all to not let yourself feel like you can't go about your life the way that you've usually been going about your life. Go ahead and I encourage all of you all out there to just continue going about your life the way you've usually gone about your life, and that makes sense. Well, that's all for now. Have a good afternoon. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Peace.